Good morning, beautiful people. If this is your first time here, I am so glad to have you. And if you are triple OG triple, hey! This is the first video that I am actually recording in the new year. And on top of it being the first video that I'm recording, it's also my 100th video. Yes, that's right, 100 videos that I have put on YouTube. I cannot even believe I have done that many videos. So I am just over the moon for this 100th video. And this video, I'm dropping gems. I'm keeping it real. I'm telling y'all what will nobody else tell y'all. And I just want y'all to sit back, relax, and get comfy because I ain't holding back. Okay, but before we get started, it's a couple things I need you to do. Like right down here, it's a few buttons. You know, it's like a subscribe button, a like button, a share button, a save button. I just need you to go ahead and hit every last one of them, and then we can go ahead and get started. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This is definitely planned that this is my 100th video, and the reason why I have been MIA for the last 2 weeks, y'all have not seen any new content from me, is because I've been working. And when I say working, I'm working hard. You know, a lot of people take vacation at the beginning of January. No, it's not what I was doing. I wish. I actually have created, I personally think, an amazing step-by-step guide for anyone that is struggling with growing their hair and they really want step-by-step assistance. They want processes, they want procedures to grow healthy hair. I got you. I heard so many people last year want to know, how did you grow your hair? What was the one thing you did to grow your hair? What's your routine? I just continued to hear it, and it was like, you know what, at the end of the year, I'm like, okay, Sharese, you need to go ahead and just create yourself an ebook that people can follow because they want to know how to grow your hair, because it's just not one thing. And that's what we're gonna get into in this video. It ain't one thing that helped my hair grow, but I know this guide that I have created is going to give you everything that you need to have a healthy routine, something that is consistent that you can follow throughout the entire year. This is not a one and done. I'm literally doing this with you. If you want to come and join me on this journey, please do, because this guide is for the full 12 months. I understand that we almost done with January, but I wasn't going to post the video until I got that finished, and I'm a procrastinator and I waited too late in December to start it, and I'm just now getting it finished. And since it's my 100th video, I'm like, this is perfect because I get to release my ebook to you all that is available on my website. I'm excited. You are going to get everything that I did last year to grow my hair 8 inches. That's right, 8 inches that I grew in 1 year. So I already know my triple OG triples are gonna support. I have never been able to retain my hair length. I've always had a plateau that I could never get past, and I've never been able to do it. My hair's always been like 4 or 5 inches above my bra strap, and every time I got to that length, it will always break off, fall out, whatever the case may be. And I never could get the length that I've always desired. And you know, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, do I need to say it again? I grew 8 inches in a year. That is a huge accomplishment. So don't worry about it if ain't nobody else cheering you on.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. That's
You be your biggest cheerleader. So if by the end of this video y'all are rocking with me, please make sure you head over to my website at ShareseNicole.com. We'll also leave it in the description. That is very easy for y'all to go ahead and click on it and support your girl. Alright, so it's time to go ahead and jump right on into these tips, or jump into this video. So let me start off by saying your hair is growing. You're not having issues with growing your hair because everyone's hair grows. The real issue that many of us have is retaining the length. I've never had a problem with my hair actually growing out of my scalp. I say this in all of my videos, or any videos that are related to growing your hair. So that's the first thing that people need to get out of their head. It's not really that your hair isn't growing. And I've heard a lot of people say that their hair can't grow. Stop saying that your hair can't grow, because you're putting negative energy out into the atmosphere. You need to start speaking positive about your hair if you want healthier, longer, stronger hair. Point blank period. That's the foundation, and that's really what it is. A lot of the things that I'm probably going to say in this video are things that you possibly have heard before, but it probably hasn't sunk in. I just mentioned you want to have a strong foundation before you get into anything about products and things that, you know, what works best for your hair. I get those type of questions like, oh, what do you use? What is your favorite product? And all that other stuff, which I appreciate, you know, people wanting to use the same products that I use. But at the end of the day, what I use works for me, and it's a good possibility, a great possibility, that it's not going to work for your hair. And I don't want to set you up for failure. Again, I'm here for you to win so we can win together. So me telling you products, yeah, it's cool, but let's backtrack it. Let's bring it on back to the beginning. It's your foundation. And the number one thing that I feel like, and let me mention that everything that I'm telling y'all is things that I've already applied in my routine. I've already applied, and I had never, when I say never, I've never applied this before 2020. 2020 was the year that I actually started giving a damn about my hair and applying these practices to help my hair's health. So, tip number one, stop letting people stress you out. I know you're probably thinking, well, that ain't got nothing to do with hair, but you a whole lot. It has everything to do with hair. When you think about that and you think about your day-to-day activities that are stressful and can be stressful, please understand that stress can lead to hair loss, and it can literally stunt your hair growth. You could just be losing clumps and clumps of hair. So you need to stop letting people stress you out. Stop letting that job stress you out. Stop letting them kids stress you out. Stop letting him stress you out. You know, the one that you've been dating that's dating 2 or 3 other people.
Read, honey, not read.
That's stress. It's toxic, point blank, period. And if you don't think those bad relationships don't add stress onto your life, it does. And you need to rid yourself of it. Have you ever noticed like somebody get out of a bad relationship with somebody and their whole life level up, like their skin start glowing, they start working out, their body is right, and their hair starts growing? It's because they don't have that stress on their lives. You basically have to set time where you're giving yourself just some time to breathe. If you wake up at 7:30 in the morning, from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, that is your time before you touch your phone. That's your time to speak positive about your life and your hair and how great your day is going to be. And, ask God for the strength to not allow the people and the things that are going on in your life to stress you out. Just those 30 minutes will make a huge impact and a difference. So be intentional about your desires and your goals. Once you have set your goals and what you truly desire, then have good intent to execute those said desires and goals. Perfect example. If you desire to grow longer, healthier hair, then what is your intent behind it to achieve that goal? If that is your goal, then your intent should not be to put heat in your hair every day. I'm just saying. Putting heat in your hair every day is not going to help you reach that goal. So it's really sitting back and thinking about the things that you're currently doing, and are they going to help you get to where you want to be? And on top of that, this goal that you set, is it something that you really truly desire? Because there's a difference between setting a goal and actually desiring to achieve it. Those are 2 different things. So you have to decide that when you start your journey, if in fact you're really ready to go through the trenches. Are you really ready to do the things that are required to make sure your hair grows? Because up until 2020, I wasn't. Up until 2020, I always talk about how I wanted longer hair, but I was never ready to do nothing. I was never ready to change anything. I was never ready to try nothing new. I was never ready to stop dyeing my hair. I'm about to touch on all of that because, like I said, I've been there. I've been bald as a goose. Y'all see it? I'm talking about sis ain't had no hair. And it wasn't because I was cutting my hair. My hair was shedding. Shedding away. Bye. Bye. Yep. Grow back a little bit. Bye. Grow back a little bit and then shed some more. But I wasn't ready. Since we mentioned it, stop dyeing your hair. That's it. You can't dye your hair on this journey. I'm sorry. I know. And I miss my hair color. But if you've already seen what state your hair is in, because it is damaged from the color. It's literally, the color is like stripping layers from your strands, you know. And when we color our hair and not take care of it, because some people are able to dye their hair and take care of it, but again, we're talking about someone that's been struggling. So these tips are for people that have been struggling to grow their hair. If you've been struggling and you're somebody who's been dyeing your hair, maybe you need to do something different, and you need to stop dyeing your hair. You need to stop putting heat on your hair. You need to protective style your hair. Like, there are things that you got to be intentional about when it comes to really desiring longer hair or desiring healthier hair. Because I don't want to get stuck on length, because at the end of the day, if your hair is healthy, the length is going to come. Okay? So that leads me right on into the next one, because I said you got to do something different, and I truly believe that. If you've been doing the same things to your hair for the last 20 years and you have tricked yourself to believe you know what your hair loves, because people love to say that, I know my hair, I know what my hair like, I know what my hair. Well, ma'am, your hair is the same length it's been for the last 20 years. So maybe you don't know. Is it a possibility that maybe you don't really know what your hair like? And is it a possibility that maybe what your hair like 10 years ago ain't the same thing that your hair like today? It is a possibility that your hair does change, that your hair can adapt to the environment that it's currently in, and the things and the treatments that you were once doing are less effective, and therefore that your hair is not growing anymore. You know, it's okay to try new things, to experience new treatments, test it out. I tried so many new things in 2020, and I never have attempted to try as much as I did within those 12 months that I have probably done in my entire life. But on top of you trying new things leads me into my next. You gotta be consistent. You can't try something new and test it out for 2 weeks and be like, it didn't work, so I'm done. No. You have to give it a shot. You have to give it a really good attempt before you say, nah, sis, that ain't work for me. Onion juice was something that was completely new to me, but I implemented that into my hair care regimen because that was something that I had heard great things about, and I said, why not? What the hell? What could be the worst thing that happens? It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't notice something within the first 2 weeks, okay, that doesn't mean to stop it, because I don't think I noticed a big difference about a month and a half. You know what I'm saying? So give those new things that you are willing to try, because you have good intent, right? Some consistency within your hair care regimen, and watch your hair flourish. And then also keep track of what you're actually doing. Take a picture of where you're starting your journey. Take a picture that first initial day, I'm setting out a journey, this is what my hair looks like. Take a picture, if you have issues with your scalp or that it's really broken off on certain, make sure you document that, so that within 2 months you can actually see. Because we love to say it ain't working, but when you put that side by side together and be like, well, I'll be damned, it is working. We psych ourselves out and we like to tell ourselves something ain't working when it actually is. You know what I'm saying? So now I talked about stop dyeing your hair. Y'all know that y'all need to leave that alone. I talked about protective style your hair. Well, I touched on it a little bit, but y'all know, y'all have heard that in plenty of people's videos that protective styling really help their hair grow, and I concur. Like, it helped my hair grow. Majority of the year my hair was in a protective style. So I mean, if you feel like that's not for you, I don't know what to tell you, because at the end of the day, this with my hair hanging like this, that ain't it. That's not where it's at. And I got maybe 1 more week of this straight hair and we going back curly, because it's friction. This hair laying on my clothing, especially if you got on cotton and wool and all of that, no, you're sucking out my moisture, and it's not okay.
This is not working.
The next thing I want to touch on is something that I had never really done, because I've always been a lazy natural. And like I said, sometimes you got to get out of that. You got to get out of being lazy. My girl, Jerry J, she had a video and she talked about finger detangling. And that was something that I never really cared for, because it's so time consuming. And that was like my instant thought, like, oh, I don't want finger detangle. That's going to take too long. But at the end of the day, it helps you retain your length, because again, it's not that your hair isn't growing, you need to retain what you got on your head. Finger retangling really helped me with my hair growth journey last year. Really taking my time when I detangle my hair. Which also leads me to another tip. Do not, and when I say do not do anything to your hair when you mad. Do not detangle your hair when you mad. Do not wash your hair when you mad. Do not style your hair when you're mad. Because all of that stress that somebody else, because we go back to stress that somebody else then gave you, you gonna sit up here and hold on to that stress and put it on your hair. Your hair did not do that to you. Your hair did not make you mad. So don't treat your hair like that. And then I also would like to add us to really pay attention to your hair. The things that you're currently been doing, and then the things that you start adding in. And when I say by pay attention to it, just pay attention to your wash days and how your hair reacts. There was a lot of shedding last year, and I was intentional in paying attention to how my hair reacted every wash day. Every time I detangled, how much hair was I actually losing? Was I losing hair when I shampoo with a conditioner? Where in the process am I doing something wrong? Or am I doing, you know what I'm saying? Or where can I make an adjustment within the process? I'm telling y'all, self-awareness is the key. And the last thing that I could possibly think about is that you need to stop talking about it and be about it. That's just it. Like, I hear so many people just saying that you right. Well, you right, I need to start protective styling my hair. You right, I need to stop coloring my hair. You right. Okay, if you know that I'm right, and you know that you already know that what's right, why you ain't doing what's right? Like, why are you not taking the steps to get yourself to the next level? And again, it all goes back to your desire, because when you truly desire something, you're going to go ahead and work hard at it. And if you don't desire it, it's okay. But then maybe you should focus your energy on something else and not being upset when your hair don't grow, because you don't even desire it to begin with. I need y'all to stop talking, and I need to see some action, because we are on a hair growth journey. I'm here with you. I'm here to help you, but I don't like repeating myself. So what we gonna do? What we doing is this. I'm here to help, but I need you to listen. So if y'all thought that any of these tips were helpful, if anything sunk into you today, please leave me a comment, and also leave me a comment about what you're currently going to be doing new in your hair growth journey. Let me know if you're going to be on this journey with me. Also, of course, check the link in my description to go ahead and purchase my ebook. I promise you, I am not going to disappoint. Y'all going to get to this end of this journey with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more inches of hair, and you're going to be like, sis, thank you. And I'm going to be like, don't worry about it, girl. I got you. So that's all I have for you guys today. I have tons of new videos lined up. I'm back. I'm better than ever. It's a new year. We are happy that 2020 is girl, this hell. We are happy that 2020 is over with, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. As always, I'm a little different, and different is love. See y'all in the next one.